Hello everybody and welcome to my latest tutorial, lesson 3B on SolidWorks on how to draw a car. So first of all, we are going to select the right plane, and we are going to try to come up with a structure that looks like that of a car. So how are we going to do this? We are going to use mostly line and tangent act. So you can come up with any structure of your choice depending on the type of form that you want to. So you can copy this. So after that is done, you're going to go to extruded bars brush. I'm going to select the second direction. I'm also going to take 45 and I'm going to click accept. Now we are going to observe that we are going to have something like this that looks like a car. So I would like to chamfer it to add fillet, so that it looks good. So I'm going to select fillet and I'm going to take this. So I'm going to take this at 1 millimeter. The same thing I'm going to continue here as also 1 millimeter, and if I continue, I'm going to obtain this. After all of that is done, and you can see very well that it looks a little bit presentable. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shell it. So I'm going to select this view and I'm going to go to shell. Now I'm going to share this at let's say 2 millimeters. So 2 millimeters, and look at how it's going to present itself. So we are going to see that after it is being shared, we are going to see that we have enough space that we can draw certain stuff and can add certain things there. For example, like the different glass that are going to come out. So rapidly, what we are going to do next is this: we are going to add the space where we can add our wheels for this car. So to do that, what I need to do is go to reference geometry, select plane and come here for parts, and I'm going to take the right plane. So take the right plane, and notice here that it is going to change. Now I'm going to position this right plane to see which distance I am at. So now I am going to advance towards the edge. So I think that I'm going to allow this at 40. Yes. Now if I flip, I can change the direction, but if I remove this, I'm going to go back to what I had before, meaning that I'm going to come back around this area. Now what we are going to do is we are going to position the right face and we are going to draw. Now to rapidly do that, this is what we are going to do. We are going to turn our diagram. Sorry, I need to take off this flip, and we are going to come here. Now we're going to place our diagram here, and assuming that we have already done the work, we are going to validate this and we are going to arrange this diagram. So we are going to take what we call in French normal. Yes, and now we can easily work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take drawing tools and start drawing. We are going to take what we call a 3-point arc. This is it, and we are going to draw this. We are going to complete this lower part using just a straight line. Now go to space, take another straight line and complete this. Now to do this, we are going to take this very 3-point center line here. We are going to take it here at the same level, and we are going to draw up to the desired level where we are going to end, and we are going to take it to the height that we want it to go to. So now you can see that this height is not the best, so I'm going to try to correct that. After correcting that, I'm going to obtain something like this, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did the first case. I'm going to complete this using normal lines. Now after all this job is done, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go here, features, and I'm going to take extruded cuts. Now if you observe very well, you discover that this has defined an area that is going to cut. This is not what we want. We are going to complete our geometry. To avoid that, what we are going to do is we are just going to complete a line here, which means that we want to remove all of this part. So to remove, I'm going to use a feature that we call extruded cuts. Now what it's going to do is this. Now for me to be able to remove this, I need to take another direction, so meaning that it's going inward and also outward at the same time. So I'm just going to click on this, and I'm going to verify. Now from there we can clearly see that our diagram is completed for this part of the tutorial. And from the next tutorial, which will be sent before the ending of this week, we are going to talk about how we can put the mirror, the door, and the different lamps and bulbs that exist on a car. So thank you very much for joining on this tutorial. Please subscribe to continue. Once again, it's your boy Eduardo. Have a nice day, and please don't forget, on Wednesday I'll be sending the continuity of this tutorial. Thank you.